Hey guys, how is how are you today? I look like crap right now because it's like 1 in the morning. Because who makes videos at 1 in the morning? Us crazy kids do. Yeah. Anyways, this is gonna be a serious topic. It's about like child abuse, and I say like a lot, so just a fair warning. And how I feel about it and I'm gonna tell like a couple stories. Tell my friend Destiny's story and my story. I'm guessing her cousin is okay about it. I told him about it. He didn't say anything, so I'm guessing it's okay. We had a really meaningful conversation. But it's about him, okay? So Bob, let's just say his name is Bob. Not gonna say, oh, look, it's Bob Jr. Yeah, I don't know. Um, so, oh, Bob recently overdosed. I'm not sure on what. Um, but he overdosed and he almost died. He was in the hospital for a while. He's getting like a lot better. But yeah, I guess I guess he is because he's talking to me. But it's like a really sad. He's still in the hospital and stuff. So yeah. Um, but when Destiny was here earlier. We were walking uptown and we were just talking about it. And well, how do I put this? I'm not gonna edit this video. So sorry for the long pauses because I'm trying to like gather my I don't know how to word this, but I wanted to make a video of it. So apparently, this was this one thing. He's how do I? He was He's a troubled kid. He is. Um, he was in like doing drugs and stuff like that. Like itchy all over. I'm allergic to the sun. That's why. Anyways, yeah, and Destiny was like, they never treated him like like I don't know. So she was saying that it his dad's parents. There we go. His dad's parents would wouldn't buy him any Christmas presents as a child when he was a child. He's 18 now. Yeah, he's 18. But um, what? Well, I think it was like half sisters or something like that. I don't know. She said something like that. It was something like that. It's around there. Half sisters. It was either half sisters or like stepsisters or something like that. I don't know. Somewhere around there. But well, what she said was that I don't know how to word this. I worded it earlier. I made another video earlier about it, but it was just really, really, really long. But okay, so his grandparents wouldn't buy him Christmas presents, but would buy his like half sister's Christmas presents. And it's not like an okay priced, toy like a Barbie, Um they were it was expensive, gifts, and it wasn't even their grandkids, you know what I mean? And he and I he probably felt a little bit of neglect there, maybe. And he's just it's really sad. Like, why would you treat your like family like that? Like, why would you do that? Why would you treat your own family like that? I know it happens all the time, and it's absolutely ridiculous. No, I'm like heart to heart with family, and I love family, and I'm like all about family. And I've been messaging my friend Jenny about it. I messaged Bob about it. I messaged my friend Destiny's mom not about it, but just about family, because Destiny is like a sister to me, and I say she's my third family. She's my third family. My first family is my actual family. My second family is a family, a really close family friend, Yeah, she's my second family, and Destiny's her whole family is my family. She's like my other half. She, I'm getting emotional. She's my like other half. You saw how we were together in the first video. We were all happy and stuff, and we did that all night. We went on YouNow. We broadcasted for hours and hours, and we were just being ourselves and saying stuff together. Like, we would say the same things together. It was just like, she's my other half. She's my sister. I swear she's my sister. And so I consider her entire family my family, and I'm like, okay, Jess, and what? What was I? I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to Bob about it. I was like, okay. I gave them his meaningful thing. I was like, Bob, I'm here for you. I know we really don't know each other. And I know you really don't know your cousin Destiny because you haven't seen her in forever. Like, you don't even know what she looks like now. And Bob, you guys are like my third family, and you know, I went all Lilo and Stitch on them. I was like, Ohana means family. And family means no one is left behind or forgotten. And it seems like Bob's whole life he was like they gave up on him. They really did. And he was forgotten. Bob was forgotten. He was. And that's not family, you know. We don't do that. I don't. We really don't do that. You know what I mean? Right. Just can't do that. You can't just leave your family member behind struggling. You need to stick together. You need to have that bonding together. You need that. You need to feel the love. You need to feel that you're cared. You need to show them that you love them. You need to show them that you care, you know? Be a care bear and care. Please do that. Why can't we all just care? I feel like Care Bears should have more care. Yeah, should have more care in this world. I don't know. And like, I was just and I'm just like, he kept thanking me, and I didn't know why he was thanking me. I really didn't. I was like, you don't need to thank me. We're family. Families do that, you know. You don't, you know. And oh God. And my friend Jenny's like, that was the kindest thing I've heard all year, and I was like, that's not me being kind, that's me being family, It's what families do. Ohana, right? Ohana. I live by that motto. I always have, and I always will. Because we need to stay together and just be together through like the rough times and the good times. Can't leave one behind. It's like you can't leave. I'm not even gonna go there. I just, yeah, I don't know. I love all of Destiny's family, which is my family. I love them all to death. And I don't know. Like she talks about like a lot of her family, and I'm like, okay, and like something like this happens, and it just gets to me, you know, gets to me. Like this shouldn't happen. He was hanging with the wrong people, and it just shouldn't have happened. And and I'm gonna stop talking about Bob. Go to me. So when I was younger, my biological mom never took care of me. Like, she really didn't. She was 17 at the time, and I could probably understand why. She was young and dumb. Like, a lot of these teenagers are nowadays, you know? And now they want to get pregnant, right? It's just too young. Like, if you want to have sex, at least use protection. Don't have a child that you're not ready to raise, you know? Like, you're still in school. She was still in school, I think. Maybe she graduated a little bit, but she's still 17, still young. And she packed her stuff and left. Like, I was in the hospital for like 15 days, and she just went, packed her stuff and left. Like, why would, why would she do that, you know? And it always got to me, you know? It's really, really sad. And then children's services tried to take me away, and then my grandma stepped up and was like, you know what? No, she's mine. You know, not taking her. She's my grandchild. And my mom fought custody. She didn't really fight it because none of them showed up for court. My parents didn't show up for court. My dad hasn't been in my life 15 years. I mean, he lives in Missouri, and I live in Ohio. I mean, I was born in Missouri, but still, um, I found him on Facebook, and I was kind of angry at him at first, so I started yelling at him and stuff, and it just kind of became like this. I don't know what it was. And he wasn't what I expected, and then he just stopped talking to me because his stupid wife, my stepmom, doesn't freaking like me at all. Like, only because they have to pay child support, and I'm like, really? I was his first kid. I don't care about the other four. And they never showed up for court, so my grandma had full custody of me ever since I was 3 months old. That's young. And then and I call my mom, my grandma. Like, my grandma is like my mom, you know. She's my mom. And well, and my biological mom lived with us for years and years, and she'd always abuse me, whether it was like physically or emotionally. It was terrible. And then she had my brother, my younger brother, and then she would hit on him and stuff like that and abuse him. And you just have to like live through it. You gotta push through it. You gotta just gotta push through it, you know. You know, and so emotional for me. Oh my god. Then we moved to a small town, and then she lived with us for a little bit, you know, just a little bit, like a couple years, and then she, like my my brother was here for like a year, a school year, and then the summer my uncle wanted him for the summer to work, you know, to help out, and she was like, okay, yeah, and then she never picked him up, left him there for 2 years, and then she moved out of here because my mom said you're either gonna pay this bill or you get out, and she decided to get out and took took my younger brother Blake, who is now 3, and my younger brother is 11. My other younger brother is 11. Um, what? And then they were there in 30 minutes away, and they lived in that apartment for a couple years. Yeah, a couple years, and then like she just like up and took Jordan. Like Jordan didn't want to go back to his mom's, and I knew something was. I knew she was using Jordan as a slave. I knew she was feeding them boys, and I just didn't have proof. You know. And one day I was there, and apparently Jordan had enough and just screamed at her, and she got up and popped him in the mouth, and like literally held his like jaw like really tight, and she's really strong, really tight. Like he had tears in his eyes, and she was just screaming at him and screaming at him. And I was like, and then she had the screwdriver down where the baby can get it, and the baby got it. And then she turned around. She was like, you know what? You're not supposed to have this. And then she like slapped him right across the back. It left like a hand mark, and it was a welt. You know what? I had enough. I was like, you know what? You don't. I was like, she. I got up and I was walking towards the door. She's like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going somewhere where mothers don't abuse their child or something like that. And then my mom, I was only there because my mom was on grand jury duty, and my mom came back. I was over at the neighbors. I've known them since I was really little, so I was over there, and I told them what happened, and I was like, I can't do anything about it because I was like, I'm a minor, you know, they can't do anything because I'm a minor, right? You know, I was in that mind state, and let's see. Yeah. My mom came. to pick me up, and Mom asked my sister, "Where's Faith?" And she's like, "Oh, she's over at so and so's because she was mad." And she didn't say why she was why I was mad, and I was like, "Really?" And then I told my mom about it. And then one night, my Jordan just like she weighs like 550 pounds, and she put on all her weight on him, and she would punch him in the face, like hold him down. He was so little, and and start punching him in the face. Oh my god! And then he just saw a way out and just ran barefoot to the neighbor's house, and he called my mom. He's like, "Can you come pick me up?" And my mom was like, I don't, you know, like he told her what happened and everything. She's like, I I don't know what to do, you know. And then she called the sheriff's department. They're like, to um go get the boy, and we'll meet you halfway. And she's like, all right. And well, we got there, and the police were already there at the neighbors because someone else called the cops because they heard my brother screaming out the door, and so they called the cops. And I had to do a. They asked me a bunch of questions, and they asked everyone else a bunch of questions about like how's the house and blah 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 blah. And then he went to go inspect it. There was a dead guinea pig in the cage in the living room floor, and it's been there for weeks. But she said that guinea pig died weeks before. I was like, that is disgusting. That is so unsanitary. And the cop walked in there and saw so much garbage, so much food laying around, so much nasty food, you know, and so much junk, and it stunk so bad. And then that uh, guinea pig was just there, you know, and he went to go out to get his camera to take pictures, and she already took the guinea pig out into a garbage bag and before he could take a picture. But he took a picture of the rest of the house, like the bathroom, her bedroom, the kids' room, kitchen, and it was just gross. It was really, really gross, and she's just gross, and I don't know, she's just a terrible mother. And that's when the whole custody battle started. Jordan going with my aunt, and then my youngest brother coming here living with me, mom. And I was like, I I don't understand why why would you abuse your kids? Why would you neglect your kids? Because she would just leave them home. But he was like 9 at the time. And he was like 1, and then just leave them at home by themselves, and they weren't even old enough. No, just leave them. It was sad, and like I couldn't do anything for him. I was so helpless, and I like I wanted to do something, but I couldn't, and it's just so hard. I don't know. And I've like always wanted to have like get an apology from her saying, you know, Faith, I'm sorry for everything that I've done, you know, everything for hurting you, you know. But it's never gonna come, you know. It's never. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You're just gonna have to. Just live with it. You know. You're just gonna have to get a sorry from her, somewhere else. You know. Just get a sorry from her somewhere else. You know. You gotta think. Like you don't gotta think. You just gotta like deep down inside. You gotta find that sorry. You gotta find that apology. It's really hard. Everything. I mean, I love her to death, but she's just a terrible mother. She's terrible. She's a terrible mother. She doesn't deserve any children. She really doesn't. So, so sad. It's just, and I'm just, and this happens everywhere. You know what I mean? This happens to normal kids, and you wonder why. Like, like, you just wonder why. Why do they do this? Why do they do that? And if you're a kid at home being abused, I really recommend you tell somebody, tell a police officer. They will help you. They will protect you. I promise you that. I really do. They, maybe you can see if maybe you have a favorite aunt that you may want to live with. Maybe they would take you. You know, you just gotta ask them. You know, hey, maybe I can live with this person. You know, if they, if you have like, I don't know, and if you're being like emotionally abused, you still um you just gotta like stay strong and hang in there. Now, if it's like from like a boyfriend or someone, go to the cops and get a restraining order. Maybe if you're so scared of them, maybe you can ask for protection. I don't know. It's just so hard, man. And I don't like anybody else going through it, you know? It's terrible. And I don't get it, you know? You know what I mean? I just don't get it. Like, leave these poor kids alone. Well, I guess I'll end the video here until it's 35 minutes long. So, like, subscribe, comment, maybe share this video. It may help someone. It may not, you know. Just Here to tell my story. And just about the whole child abuse and neglect, and it's just, yeah. Well, go watch a funny movie after this, or another funny video. Make yourself cheer up, because, or just watch the previous one. That'll cheer you up, right? Oh, goodbye, my little aliens. Love you.